What makes a Western film truly iconic? Is it the rugged landscapes, the clash between good and evil, or the magnetic characters that command the screen? When it comes to Rio Bravo, it's all of these elements and more. Directed by Howard Hawks, this 1959 classic is not just a Western, it's a cinematic masterwork that has stood the test of time. With a story filled with action, friendship, and quiet moments of heroism, Rio Bravo has earned its place among the greatest films ever made. Set in the dusty streets of a small frontier town, Rio Bravo revolves around a sheriff determined to uphold the law despite overwhelming odds. The tension-laden story serves as a backdrop for some of the most memorable performances in film history. At its heart, the movie is a tale of camaraderie, resilience, and redemption, driven by an ensemble cast that brought their A-game to every scene. Howard Hawks, a director celebrated for his versatility, crafted Rio Bravo as a deliberate response to the themes of vulnerability in High Noon. In doing so, he created a film that exudes confidence and teamwork, showcasing characters who choose loyalty and action over despair. It's no wonder this film continues to resonate with audiences of all ages, offering something more than a traditional Western. What truly elevates Rio Bravo is its cast, featuring Hollywood legends like John Wayne, Dean Martin, Angie Dickinson, and Ricky Nelson. The film's ensemble brought a unique energy to their roles. Their chemistry is palpable, and their performances add layers of depth to characters who could have easily been one-dimensional. This blend of star power and genuine talent ensured that Rio Bravo would endure as a cultural touchstone. Beyond the gripping plot and stunning visuals, the film's music and character-driven storytelling bring a sense of intimacy to its grand setting. Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson's duet, for example, is more than just a musical interlude. It's a moment that humanizes the characters and solidifies their bond. These details contribute to the movie's charm and its lasting appeal. For those unfamiliar with the film, it might be surprising to learn how much Rio Bravo has influenced cinema over the decades. Its themes of loyalty and the power of unity in the face of adversity have inspired countless films and directors. Quentin Tarantino has often cited it as one of his favorite films, praising its pacing and character development as a masterclass in storytelling. As we dive into the lives of 8 pivotal cast members, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for the people who brought Rio Bravo to life. From their unforgettable performances in this classic to their varied and fascinating careers beyond it, each actor left a unique mark on Hollywood. So, saddle up and join us as we take a journey back to the Old West to celebrate the stars of Rio Bravo. John Wayne as Sheriff. John T. Chance. John Wayne's portrayal of Sheriff John T. Chance in Rio Bravo stands as one of the defining moments in his career and a masterclass in embodying the Western hero. In this role, Wayne exemplifies resilience, leadership, and courage, traits that became synonymous with his name throughout Hollywood. Sheriff Chance is tasked with an almost impossible mission, maintaining order in a lawless town while holding a dangerous criminal in custody. Wayne's presence commands every scene, whether he's trading quips with his allies or standing firm against the film's antagonists. His nuanced performance, blending strength with moments of introspection, gives the character both humanity and mythic stature. By the time Rio Bravo hit the silver screen, John Wayne had already solidified his reputation as the quintessential Western star. From his breakout role in Stagecoach, 1939, to his unforgettable performance in The Searchers, 1956, Wayne's career was a showcase of Western archetypes. In Rio Bravo, however, he added a layer of camaraderie to his usual stoic persona, reflecting Howard Hawks' vision of teamwork as a source of strength. Wayne's portrayal of Chance set the tone for the film, with the character's unwavering sense of duty anchoring the story amid its action and drama. Wayne's career flourished in the years following Rio Bravo. His role in True Grit, 1969, where he played the grizzled Marshal Rooster Cogburn, earned him his only Academy Award and remains a fan favorite. Despite battling lung cancer in the 1960s, Wayne's resilience allowed him to continue making films, further cementing his legendary status. Titles like The Alamo, 1960, and The Cowboys, 1972, showcased his versatility, proving his ability to adapt to new eras of filmmaking while maintaining his larger-than-life screen persona. Off-screen, Wayne was just as impactful. A staunch advocate for American values, he was known for his patriotic views and involvement in political causes. He also became a producer and director, further influencing the film industry. His enduring appeal has transcended generations, with Rio Bravo often cited as one of his best performances. The film encapsulates everything that made Wayne an icon: his commanding presence, moral clarity, and ability to inspire both his characters and his audience. Even decades after his passing in 1979, John Wayne's legacy remains deeply embedded in American cinema. His name is synonymous with the Western genre, and his performances continue to be studied, celebrated, and revisited by fans and filmmakers alike. In Rio Bravo, Sheriff John T. Chance stands as a testament to Wayne's unparalleled ability to bring a character to life, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of audiences worldwide. Dean Martin as Dude Borachon. Dean Martin delivered one of his most compelling performances in Rio Bravo as Dude, the alcoholic deputy sheriff fighting to reclaim his dignity. Known for his smooth, easygoing charm in comedies and musical performances, Martin took a daring leap into dramatic territory with this role. His depiction of Dude's battle with alcoholism and his journey of redemption added a heartfelt layer to the story, giving the film emotional weight. As Dude struggles to prove himself worthy of trust and respect, Martin's nuanced portrayal brought humanity to a character wrestling with personal demons, a standout moment in his acting career. Before Rio Bravo, Dean Martin was already a household name, primarily for his career as a singer and his comedic partnership with Jerry Lewis. Together, Martin and Lewis were one of Hollywood's most successful duos, dominating the comedy scene in the 1940s and 1950s. However, Rio Bravo allowed Martin to showcase his dramatic chops, proving that his talents extended far beyond music and comedy. His performance silenced critics who doubted his range, marking a turning point in his acting career. The role of Dude offered Martin the chance to embody a character vastly different from his suave, confident public image. His scenes, particularly those showing Dude grappling with his addiction and striving for redemption, resonated deeply with audiences and critics alike. The performance demonstrated Martin's ability to blend vulnerability with strength, creating a character both flawed and heroic. Dude's transformation from a broken man to a trusted deputy reflected the film's broader themes of loyalty, friendship, and perseverance. Following the success of Rio Bravo, Martin's career reached new heights. He became a key member of the legendary Rat Pack, alongside Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr., further cementing his status as an entertainment icon. Martin's filmography expanded to include hits like Ocean's 11, 1960, and Robin and the Seven Hoods, 1964, while his music career soared with timeless songs such as That's Amore and Everybody Loves Somebody. His relaxed, charismatic persona made him a beloved figure across multiple entertainment platforms. Dean Martin's impact on Hollywood and popular culture remained significant. He was more than a talented performer. He was a trailblazer who effortlessly crossed the boundaries between music, comedy, and drama. His work in Rio Bravo revealed a depth that audiences hadn't seen before, setting a standard for multifaceted performances in the Western genre. Even decades later, Martin's portrayal of Dude continues to be celebrated as one of his finest dramatic achievements. Martin's legacy endures as one of the most beloved entertainers of the 20th century. His contributions to both music and film have left an indelible mark, and his work in Rio Bravo remains a testament to his talent and versatility. Though he passed away in 1995, his performances, particularly as the troubled yet determined Dude, continue to captivate and inspire new generations of fans. Ricky Nelson as Colorado. Ryan. Ricky Nelson's portrayal of Colorado Ryan in Rio Bravo added a youthful vigor to the ensemble cast. As the skilled young gunslinger who joins forces with Sheriff John T. Chance and his deputies, Nelson brought a mix of confidence and charm to the role. Colorado's quick draw and calm demeanor under pressure contrasted well with the more seasoned and world-weary characters, creating a dynamic balance within the group. Nelson's natural ease on screen, coupled with his musical talents, made Colorado a standout figure in the film. Before stepping into the role, Ricky Nelson was already a household name. As one of America's earliest teen idols, he gained fame through his music career and his appearances on the popular television show The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. His casting in Rio Bravo marked a significant transition from his TV persona to the big screen, proving that his talent extended far beyond singing. Nelson's performance in Rio Bravo showcased his potential as a film star, demonstrating an ability to blend youthful bravado with genuine emotion. One of the most memorable moments in Rio Bravo came when Nelson's musical talents were woven into the story. The film featured an iconic scene where Nelson, alongside Dean Martin, performed My Rifle, My Pony, and Me, a moment that felt both organic and enchanting. This sequence not only highlighted Nelson's dual talents, but also became one of the film's defining features. His voice, coupled with Martin's, created a timeless cinematic memory, leaving an indelible mark on audiences. After Rio Bravo, Nelson continued to thrive in the music industry. With hits like Travelin' Man and Hello Mary Lou, he cemented his place as one of the most successful artists of his generation. However, Nelson faced challenges as musical tastes evolved during the 1970s. Despite these shifts, he persevered, reinventing himself with country rock influences and maintaining a devoted fan base. His dedication to his craft and ability to adapt ensured his relevance in an ever-changing industry. Beyond music, Nelson occasionally returned to acting, appearing in films and TV specials. While his screen performances were less frequent than his musical endeavors, his role as Colorado Ryan remained a high point of his acting career. It showcased his range and proved that his star power could shine in multiple arenas. Tragically, Nelson's life was cut short in 1985 when he died in a plane crash at the age of 45. Despite his untimely passing, his contributions to entertainment continue to resonate. As both a musician and actor, Nelson left behind a legacy that celebrates his versatility, charm, and enduring appeal. Today, Ricky Nelson is remembered not only for his music, but also for his ability to bring depth and vitality to his roles. His performance in Rio Bravo remains a testament to his talent, a role that continues to captivate audiences and underscore his significance as a multifaceted entertainer. Colorado Ryan's quick draw and cool-headedness are as timeless as the music and films Nelson left behind. Are you loving this deep dive into the iconic cast of Rio Bravo? If you're a fan of classic westerns or want to learn more about Hollywood legends, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss our nostalgic explorations. Share your favorite Rio Bravo moments in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Angie Dickinson as Feathers. Angie Dickinson brought grace, charm, and a strong-willed presence to Rio Bravo as Feathers, a fiercely independent and sharp-tongued character who becomes romantically entangled with John Wayne's Sheriff John T. Chance. Feathers was not your typical Western damsel. She was witty, resourceful, and unafraid to challenge the authority of the men around her. Dickinson's portrayal added a fresh dynamic to the film, balancing the rugged masculinity of the story with a layer of warmth and sophistication. Her on-screen chemistry with Wayne elevated the romantic subplot, providing a captivating counterpoint to the tense, action-driven narrative. At the time of Rio Bravo, Angie Dickinson was on the cusp of stardom. The film marked a breakthrough for the actress, propelling her into Hollywood's spotlight. She demonstrated a unique ability to blend allure with intelligence, creating a character that stood out in the male-dominated Western genre. Feathers' independence and resilience resonated with audiences, paving the way for more complex female roles in the genre. After her standout performance in Rio Bravo, Dickinson's career skyrocketed. She appeared in critically acclaimed films such as The Killers, 1964, where her portrayal of a femme fatale showcased her range, and Point Blank, 1967, which cemented her status as a leading lady. Her ability to adapt to various roles, from thrillers to comedies, highlighted her versatility. During the 1970s, Dickinson transitioned to television, achieving immense success as Sergeant Pepper Anderson in the groundbreaking series Policewoman, 1974 to 1978. Her portrayal of a strong, competent female officer was a rarity at the time and earned her a Golden Globe, further solidifying her place in entertainment history. Dickinson's influence extended beyond acting. She was admired for her beauty, charisma, and professionalism, becoming a symbol of sophistication and strength in Hollywood. As she aged, Dickinson gracefully moved into less frequent but impactful roles, choosing projects that resonated with her. She appeared in later films like Dressed to Kill, 1980, and made memorable guest appearances in television series, maintaining her relevance across decades. While Dickinson gradually stepped back from the limelight, in the 2000s, her legacy as a trailblazing actress remained unshaken. She opened doors for more assertive, multifaceted female characters in both film and television, breaking away from the conventional molds of her time. Rio Bravo was a turning point that showcased her talent and laid the foundation for her illustrious career. Today, Angie Dickinson is celebrated as an icon of both the silver screen and television. Feathers, with her quick wit and independence, remains one of Dickinson's most beloved roles. Her performance in Rio Bravo continues to be a highlight of the classic Western, reminding audiences of her enduring impact on Hollywood storytelling. Walter Brennan as Stumpy. Walter Brennan delivered a masterclass in character acting as Stumpy, the grizzled, humorous, and fiercely loyal deputy of John Wayne's Sheriff Chance. Stumpy's sharp tongue and endearing quirks brought a much-needed lightness to Rio Bravo's tense atmosphere. Brennan's portrayal seamlessly blended comic relief with heartfelt sincerity, making Stumpy one of the most memorable and beloved characters in the film. His ability to shine in scenes with heavyweights like John Wayne demonstrated his remarkable presence as an actor, proving he could match and even outshine his co-stars. By the time Rio Bravo was released, Walter Brennan was already a Hollywood legend, having won 3 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor, an achievement that remains unmatched. His Oscar-winning performances in Come and Get It, 1936, Kentucky, 1938, and The Westerner, 1940, showcased his versatility, ranging from dramatic intensity to comedic brilliance. Stumpy, with his raspy voice and cantankerous demeanor, added another iconic role to Brennan's storied career, reaffirming his status as one of the finest character actors in Hollywood history. Brennan's career spanned an impressive 6 decades, during which he became a staple of Westerns and Americana. In addition to Rio Bravo, he starred in Red River, 1948, My Darling Clementine, 1946, and How the West Was Won, 1962. His versatility extended to television, where he headlined the popular series The Real McCoys, 1957 to 1963, playing Grandpa Amos McCoy, a role that endeared him to a new generation of fans. His natural ability to embody characters that resonated with ordinary people made him one of the most relatable actors of his time. Stumpy's role in Rio Bravo stood out for its depth and charm. Though often the comic relief, the character's loyalty and bravery in the face of danger highlighted Brennan's skill in giving even humorous roles a layer of emotional complexity. This multifaceted approach to acting helped Rio Bravo maintain its balance of drama and levity, a hallmark of its enduring appeal. Walter Brennan's legacy is not just in the characters he portrayed, but in the influence he left on generations of actors who followed. His unique voice, expressive physicality, and deep understanding of his craft made him a standout even in a crowded ensemble cast. His portrayal of Stumpy remains a fan favorite, a testament to his timeless appeal and skill as an actor. Though Brennan passed away in 1974, his work continues to captivate audiences. His performances are celebrated as quintessential examples of Hollywood's golden age, and his contributions to Rio Bravo are a significant part of the film's enduring legacy. Stumpy, with his mix of humor, heart, and grit, embodies the best of what Brennan brought to the screen. Walter Brennan's portrayal of Stumpy remains an essential component of Rio Bravo's success and charm. It's a performance that not only elevates the film, but also stands as a shining example of the magic that a gifted character actor can bring to a story. Ward Bond as Pat Wheeler. Ward Bond delivered a compelling performance as Pat Wheeler, the experienced and principled wagon train leader in Rio Bravo. Though his character's screen time was limited, Bond's portrayal left a lasting impression. Wheeler's wisdom and calm demeanor provided a stabilizing influence amidst the tension in the film, and his tragic fate served as a pivotal moment that heightened the stakes for the story's heroes. Bond's ability to infuse even minor roles with depth and gravitas was a testament to his exceptional acting talent. A prolific character actor, Ward Bond appeared in over 200 films during his career, making him one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. His filmography includes iconic roles in The Grapes of Wrath, 1940, where he played Tom Joad's helpful neighbor, and It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, as Bert the Cop, a role that cemented him in the hearts of audiences. Bond also became a mainstay in the Western genre, frequently collaborating with directors like John Ford and actors like John Wayne. Notable films such as The Searchers, 1956, and Fort Apache, 1948, demonstrated his ability to excel in rugged, authoritative roles. Bond shared a close friendship with John Wayne, a relationship that spanned decades and numerous films. Their on-screen chemistry in Rio Bravo exemplified this connection, as Bond's portrayal of Wheeler subtly supported and complemented Wayne's Sheriff Chance. Beyond his acting skills, Bond's camaraderie with his co-stars and his dedication to his craft made him a cherished figure on and off the set. Tragically, Ward Bond passed away in 1960, shortly after completing his work on Rio Bravo. His death marked the loss of one of Hollywood's most dependable and versatile character actors. Despite his untimely passing, Bond left behind a legacy that has endured through the decades, with his contributions to cinema remaining a benchmark for character actors. His ability to make even the smallest roles feel indispensable was a hallmark of his career. Pat Wheeler's role in Rio Bravo exemplified Bond's skill at creating multidimensional characters. In the film, Wheeler's wisdom and selflessness offered a counterbalance to the brashness and determination of the younger characters. Bond's presence lent the character a lived-in authenticity, grounding the story with his portrayal of an everyman who stands firm in the face of adversity. Even beyond the confines of Rio Bravo, Bond's career stands as a testament to the power of supporting roles. His work helped shape countless films, and his ability to elevate those around him made him a sought-after collaborator. Wheeler's character may have been a supporting one, but Bond ensured that his contribution was anything but minor. Ward Bond's enduring influence on the Western genre and Hollywood at large is evident in the reverence his work continues to receive. His portrayal of Pat Wheeler is just one example of how he could take a character and make it unforgettable, contributing to the lasting appeal of Rio Bravo. Claude Akins as Joe Burdette. Claude Akins brought a chilling presence to Rio Bravo as Joe Burdette, the arrogant and dangerous outlaw whose arrest triggers the central conflict of the story. As Burdette, Akins exuded menace and cunning, creating a character who was as devious as he was unapologetic. His intense scenes with John Wayne's Sheriff John T. Chance, particularly during Burdette's confinement, highlighted the tension between the film's law-abiding and lawless forces. Akins' commanding portrayal made Burdette a formidable antagonist and helped raise the stakes for the heroes of the film. Akins had a knack for playing morally ambiguous or outright villainous characters, and his role in Rio Bravo was a prime example of his talent for bringing such figures to life. While Burdette's character is physically restrained for much of the film, Akins' performance conveyed a simmering volatility that kept audiences on edge. His ability to make even subtle gestures feel threatening demonstrated his mastery of his craft, elevating what could have been a straightforward villain role into something far more memorable. Beyond Rio Bravo, Akins enjoyed a prolific career in Hollywood, appearing in over 200 film and television productions. He was featured in critically acclaimed movies such as Inherit the Wind, 1960, where he played a fiery preacher, and The Defiant Ones, 1958, where he shared the screen with Sidney Poitier and Tony Curtis. Akins transitioned seamlessly between film and television, becoming a familiar face to audiences in a variety of roles. His work in the television series Movin' On, 1974 to 1976, where he played a truck driver, and The Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo, 1979 to 1981, showcased his versatility and ability to lead diverse projects. While Akins often played tough or villainous characters, his range extended to more sympathetic roles as well, making him a dynamic actor capable of embodying a broad spectrum of personalities. His deep, resonant voice and imposing physical presence added to his screen charisma, ensuring he left a lasting impact no matter the size of the role. His contributions to the Western genre and beyond cemented him as a dependable character actor whose performances enriched every project he joined. As an actor, Claude Akins was known for his dedication to his craft and his ability to bring depth to even secondary characters. His portrayal of Joe Burdett in Rio Bravo exemplified these qualities, as he turned what might have been a one-note villain into a figure of palpable tension and unease. Through Akins' skill, Burdett became an integral part of the film's narrative fabric, contributing significantly to its enduring status as a Western classic. Even after his passing in 1994, Akins' body of work continues to resonate with fans of classic cinema and television. His legacy as a versatile and engaging performer endures, with roles like Joe Burdett serving as standout examples of his ability to elevate any story he was part of. Behind-the-scenes facts: Rio Bravo emerged as a direct response to High Noon, 1952, with director Howard Hawks and John Wayne seeking to challenge its portrayal of a vulnerable sheriff pleading for help. Wayne, in particular, disagreed with High Noon's depiction of a lone lawman dependent on the townsfolk's support. In Rio Bravo, Sheriff John T. Chance, Wayne, stands resolutely against injustice with a small but loyal team, emphasizing self-reliance and camaraderie. This thematic decision shaped the film into a quintessential statement on individualism and heroism. The camaraderie seen on screen mirrored real-life relationships among the cast. Howard Hawks fostered a relaxed, collaborative atmosphere on set, which allowed actors to bond and bring authenticity to their performances. For instance, the interplay between Walter Brennan's cantankerous Stumpy and John Wayne's Sheriff Chance felt genuine due to the mutual respect and chemistry the actors shared off-camera. These connections extended beyond filming, with many cast members forming lasting friendships that continued for years. Dean Martin's decision to play the broken deputy dude marked a significant departure from his well-established persona as a charming singer and comedian. Eager to prove himself as a dramatic actor, Martin dove into the role, embracing its complexities and vulnerability. His nuanced portrayal garnered praise and demonstrated his range, marking a turning point in his career. This shift earned him credibility not just as a performer, but as a serious artist capable of tackling challenging roles. Ricky Nelson's casting as Colorado Ryan was a strategic move to attract younger audiences. At the time, Nelson was a teenage heartthrob and successful musician with a massive fan base. His inclusion brought an energetic dynamic to the film and contributed to its cross-generational appeal. The scene where Nelson sings alongside Dean Martin became one of the movie's most memorable moments, seamlessly blending the worlds of film and music. Hawks was meticulous about crafting the film's tone, pacing, and atmosphere. He prioritized character-driven storytelling over action-heavy sequences, which distinguished Rio Bravo from many westerns of the era. Hawks believed that the strength of the story lay in the relationships between characters, an approach that elevated the film to classic status. His attention to detail extended to the smallest nuances, ensuring every moment contributed to the overarching narrative. The production also saw some playful moments. Walter Brennan, known for his sharp wit, often lightened the mood on set with his humor. Meanwhile, Angie Dickinson's youthful energy brought a refreshing dynamic to the otherwise male-dominated cast. Hawks reportedly had great admiration for Dickinson's natural talent and comedic timing, which shone in her portrayal of Feathers. Finally, the film's legacy was further enhanced by its enduring influence on the Western genre. The emphasis on teamwork, character depth, and moral clarity became hallmarks of Hawks' filmmaking style, inspiring countless directors in the decades that followed. The commitment of the Rio Bravo team to creating a story that stood as a counter-narrative to earlier westerns left an indelible mark on cinema. The legacy of Rio Bravo. Rio Bravo remains an iconic and highly influential film in the Western genre. Released in 1959, its compelling mix of action, character development, and camaraderie has made it a beloved classic. What sets Rio Bravo apart from many other westerns is its focus on teamwork and moral integrity, often highlighting the strength of its characters over traditional shootouts. Director Howard Hawks' storytelling, paired with a standout ensemble cast led by John Wayne, elevated the film beyond the typical action-packed western, making it a timeless piece in cinema. One of the most notable aspects of Rio Bravo is its enduring influence on future films. The narrative of a small group of individuals defending a town from a group of criminals is a blueprint that has been adopted by many filmmakers, including John Carpenter. Carpenter's 1976 film Assault on Precinct 13 is a direct homage to Rio Bravo, mirroring the plot of a siege where a small band of defenders must hold off a much larger group of antagonists. Carpenter's adaptation of the film's premise reflected Rio Bravo's impact on action and suspense films, marking its place as a precursor to urban siege thrillers. Beyond its direct influence on genre films, Rio Bravo has also inspired numerous directors, with Quentin Tarantino being one of its most vocal admirers. Tarantino has cited Rio Bravo as a major influence on his own films, particularly in his approach to dialogue and character interactions. Much like Hawks, Tarantino focuses on building character relationships and maintaining tension, even in non-violent moments. The leisurely pace at which Rio Bravo unfolds, especially the extended conversations between the characters, directly inform Tarantino's own storytelling style, seen in films like Reservoir Dogs, 1992, and Pulp Fiction, 1994. Tarantino's frequent use of ensemble casts and blending of humor with suspense is another trait borrowed from Rio Bravo. In addition to influencing filmmakers, Rio Bravo has had a profound impact on the Western genre itself. The film's portrayal of strong, morally upright protagonists defying the odds has been replicated in countless Westerns, inspiring both the heroes and anti-heroes of the genre. It also played a significant role in the evolution of the Western as a genre, particularly in its departure from the more traditional, larger-than-life figures that dominated earlier films. In many ways, Rio Bravo redefined the Western, making it more focused on individual character development and interpersonal dynamics. The film's blend of humor, heroism, and action also set it apart from its contemporaries, many of which focused more heavily on violence or moral complexity. Rio Bravo introduced a lighter, more accessible approach to Western filmmaking, allowing it to appeal to a broader audience. The film's ability to balance these elements with its serious undertones has kept it relevant for audiences across generations, with its themes of loyalty, bravery, and friendship resonating deeply even today. Despite its influence on modern films, Rio Bravo remains a unique and irreplaceable film in its own right. Its blend of strong performances, especially from John Wayne, Dean Martin, and Angie Dickinson, has made it one of the most praised Westerns in cinematic history. Today, it continues to be studied in film schools and celebrated by audiences, retaining its status as a foundational work that shaped not only the Western genre, but also the broader landscape of American cinema. Ultimately, Rio Bravo stands as a testament to the power of storytelling, character, and enduring themes. Its legacy endures not only through the films it inspired, but also in its place as one of the most revered films in Hollywood history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the cast of Rio Bravo. It's been an incredible ride revisiting the performances that made this 1959 classic a cornerstone of the Western genre. From John Wayne's iconic portrayal of Sheriff Chance to the remarkable ensemble of actors who brought their characters to life, Rio Bravo remains a timeless example of cinematic storytelling. If you enjoyed this nostalgic look back at the film and its unforgettable cast, we'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on future videos. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring more behind-the-scenes stories and cast insights in the next video. Stay tuned.